What's up, guys? It's OGiPodGamer, but you can just call me Steven. And today I'm playing Bloons TD4, which is a fairly well-known game, so I'm not really going to take the time to explain it. Instead, I'm just going to jump right into today's commentary, which is kind of another my first story thing. I kind of just realized that right now, but whatever. It's my first criminal offense. And before you guys go into the comment section and be like, oh, you know, you're a criminal, you're a bad person, you're a very horrible role model, and blah blah blah, stupid stuff like that. Let me just take the time to say that this was my first and only criminal offense to date, and hopefully my last ever. I try to abide by the rules as much as I can, like these days, because I've learned from my mistakes, I've learned from my horrible experiences in the past, and basically I just don't want to be a bad person. And the only reason that this actually happened was because I was very young. I was 12 years old. I was very easily influenced. I didn't know right from wrong at all, and pretty much I was just really fucking stupid. So anyway, let's just get this story started here. Started back when I was in grade 8. I really didn't have any friends because I came from a private school, and trust me, guys, the transition from a private elementary school to a public secondary school is very thick. So at the start, it was kind of hard for me to make friends. So this kid in my social studies class sat next to me. He really didn't have any friends either, for whatever reason. Little did I know he didn't have any friends because he was a bad person, bad enough to have been pulled out of my school for a semester only to come back the next year and be expelled. And that's his situation right now. But back then, he still attended classes in my school. So he sat next to me in my social studies class, and basically he said, yo, what's up, bro? My name is Mr. Nice Guy, and we're just going to call him Mr. Nice Guy for simplicity purposes. I'm like, yo, what's up? My name is Steven. And he's like, yo, you want some free drinks? I'm like, alright, sweet, free water. Like, you can't go wrong with free things. So he reaches into his backpack, and then I fucking take a glimpse to see what he's got in there, just as for curiosity purposes. And he's got like 10 bottles of Coke, 10 bottles of water, and 10 bottles of like pretty much anything you can find in a vending machine. I'm like, bro, did you get all those drinks for free? How the hell did you pull that off? He's like, well, yeah, I got these for free, and I pulled it off by, you know, jamming the vending machines. And I'm like, dude, that is so sick. How did you do that? He's like, oh, I can't really tell you because I try to keep it on the down low. And little did I know that he tried to keep it on the down low because it was some really sketchy activity what he was doing. You know, he was stealing from the vending machines, but I thought nothing of this at the time because, like I said, I was stupid, and I just thought of it as a means of getting free drinks for the purpose of saving money. Because, I mean, the drinks were fairly expensive. I mean, for a bottle of water it was like $1.50 or something, but yeah, anyway, basically he was supplying me with free drinks for a week. And I just thought he was being a nice guy, giving me these free drinks. But really what he was thinking, what he was plotting, was he wanted me to become his friend so as if he ever got in trouble for doing this, he could, you know, take me down with him. And I did not think of any of this at the time because, like I said, I was very oblivious to my surroundings and I was just plain stupid. So I was like, alright, let's do this. So after a week, he basically said, bro, I can't supply you with these drinks anymore because, you know, you might do some stuff. And I didn't really know what he was thinking at the time, so whatever. I was just like, okay, tell me how you do it then. Then he taught me how to do it. And basically, what to do, how to jam a vending machine in the very most simple and obvious way. I mean, it was so simple and obvious, could easily be found out by anyone who wasn't stupid. And this is how to do it. Like, don't try this because you'll probably get caught, but get a plastic knife for any kind of thing that is flat and plastic, and yeah, a plastic knife in our case because we got them from the cafeteria. And what we did with the knife was we placed it in between the chute of the vending machine and the door where the drinks would come out, so as to jam the door so that the vending machine would distribute the drinks, but the drinks wouldn't come out of the door because the door was jammed. So yeah, we left it for a few hours, and we'd come back to see we got 4 or 5 bottles of whatever. So, you know, that was a very cheap way of getting free drinks because we didn't want to spend our money. and I didn't know that this was stealing. I mean, it is stealing, and at the time I was stupid. I mean, I didn't know it was stealing. I didn't know right from wrong. I thought basically I was just getting free drinks so as to save my money. And the thing is too, like, the people who go to my school are so freaking stupid, like almost as stupid as me. Like, it was the easiest jamming technique to find out ever. Like, all we did was stick a knife in the thing, and if they were stupid enough not to just leave after they found out that their drink didn't come out of the door, they would have, like, gone down there and looked at it to see what was wrong. And if they looked at it for more than 5 seconds, then they'd find out that there was a knife stuck in the door, and they'd take it out and get their drink. But they were stupid enough to just leave it, so I was like, wow, these people are freaking stupid. But anyway, yeah, so we got our drinks. I was saving my money. I was happy. We were happy. It was all happy fun time for everyone. Until one day, when my mother picked me up from school, I pulled out my wallet to count my cash. She's like, holy shit, how did you get so much money? Is this money I've been giving to you for your lunch every day? And I'm like, yeah, I've been spending some of it, but I've been saving most of it because I've been getting free drinks from the vending machines. And she's like, whoa, hold on, you've been getting free drinks from the vending machines? How? And I'm like, well, I've been jamming them with plastic knives. And thinking that she'd be proud of me, and, you know, thinking that she'd be proud of me because I was saving my money, she was like, oh, you're stealing. And she totally spazzed out about me. And then the truth hit me, and a wave of guilt hit me twice as hard. And I was like, shit, I have been stealing, and I have become the person, I've almost become the person, rather, that I didn't want myself to become when I came to high school, and that was a criminal. So, you know, it might not sound as bad to you, but, I mean, I come from a very Christian family, so it's like, yeah, whatever. You know, say what you want. Yeah, it was very taboo for me. Anyway, basically my mom just spazzed out about me in the car. Spazzed out at me, rather. So, she asked me, who taught you how to do this? I'm like, Mr. Nice Guy. She's like, oh, you can't hang out with this kid anymore, and you're grounded for a month. So I was like, shit, well, I have to find a way to redeem myself. I thought about it all day when I got home, and I was like, I know a perfect way to redeem myself. And I thought it was perfect at the time, but now looking back, it was just so incredibly stupid. Like, I don't even want to think about it because I just facepalm whenever I think about it, man. I don't even know how I'm telling you guys this story right now. But what I decided to do was walk right into my enemy's hands. And I didn't know they were my enemy at the time because, like I said, I was stupid. And my enemy was the school's administration. I walked right into the vice principal's office and I was like, Mr. Nice Guy has been doing this. And I told him that like an idiot because I had been doing the exact same thing. And I completely forgot about that. So I was like, Mr. Nice Guy is at fault 100%. Even though I was also at fault because I had also been stealing. So they called Mr. Nice Guy to the office. He got in shit and he was suspended for 3 days. But he inevitably took me down with him. I was also suspended for 3 days. And I was completely devastated about this. I'm like, why am I suspended? Like, I was the one who ratted this kid out. I was in the good party here, and well, the vice principal told me that Mr. Nice Guy told him that I had also been involved in stealing from the vending machines, and I'm like, oh shit, that's right, I had been involved. So basically, I was stupid, and that's why I got suspended, and I was charged with theft. It's now on my record. And that record can't be voided until I turn 18, which kind of sucks because I can't get some of the simple jobs that are out there just to earn myself money right now. But anyway, that's a story for another day. And basically that's it. I mean, it might have been like, I don't know, that story, the way I told it kind of seemed scrambled around to me, but it may have seemed depressing to you. It may have seemed a bit weird and stupid, and I agree. It's depressing, weird, and stupid. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, after that, I was like, fuck that, you know, fuck you, Mr. Nice Guy, I'm never hanging out with you again. I was like, I'm going down the good path, and I don't want to ever be a bad person. So I've straightened up my act, and I've only been suspended once after that, which was because I got into a fight with this kid last year, but I was allowed to stay in classes because it was almost exams time. But that's also a story for another day. And I've really noticed I've been getting off topic a lot in this video. So yeah, there's really not much else to say. So I guess I'm just gonna end it off here. If you guys have any comments or concerns, just please leave them down below. Also, if you have suggestions for any other future videos rather, then please post them also in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching. And this is OGiPodGamer signing out. Oh yeah, before the video is done, I just want to remind you that I've learned my lesson. I've learned from my experiences, and I've learned from my stupidity. So I try to be as a good person as I can, and hopefully you won't portray me as some bad person, because I told this story, and I know I probably shouldn't have, but it's done. So thanks for watching, and for real this time, this is OGiPodGamer signing out.